Hi, this is drdavidkingboison. I've been worried about a um, certain group of people who are not really making good use of the information they have. You see people joining groups like WhatsApp pages, they join Facebook, they join LinkedIn, and this group of people, and I think it's with most of us. What we do is that once we have the advantage of, using this platform to our own advantage, because the information that is being shared there is just free of charge. Rather, we join some of this group and we exit. Okay. And most time, at the point that we exit, they put a new post in there that could have benefited us. And I asked the question that why do we do that? This generation is so blessed. This generation, other than any other generation, have the opportunity to do, everything. We have the biggest market. We have the biggest platform in the history of man, okay? That none of the generations have had this opportunity. Some 30 years or, 40 years down the lane, there was nothing like internet that people connect and then do a number of things that you can go to YouTube, and if you need any information, you can get it. Anything you want to do, how to do it. If you go to Google, you go to YouTube, you go to, any of the platforms you have. Even in research, those times we were using one notebook to conduct research. Today we have, journals that are high index that you go, there are sophisticated softwares that can help you to do so many things. My point is this: data is everything, information is everything. Instead of rather looking at it from the perspective of you being worried with or bombarded with information, rather take advantage of it. I just want to give you some sort of statistics for you to appreciate this thing. I've become more emotional about this. Now, for instance, WhatsApp, per every minute, you have over 740 kilobytes of a minute, per minute, 700 kilobytes per minute voice calls being placed on WhatsApp. Can you just imagine? On WhatsApp, that is what is happening. And whoever put up this platform is making millions of billions of dollars, right? Just because what is giving you a tool to use. The WhatsApp chat, there are, terabyte, petabyte of data that is disseminated through chats, videos, voice note being sent. And that is the information we need to be able to do so many things or better our lives or make the money. Every second on Twitter, you have an average, every second an average around 6,000 tweets are tweeted on Twitter. 6,000. Come on, 6,000. 6,000. It's not a joke. And that's what is being tweeted. And these are information. This is money. Today, data is more expensive than any commodity. So why don't you leverage on it? I don't know. Some of you are looking for jobs, and yet you have the opportunity to join. I join every platform. I join every platform. Sometimes you are lucky, something you've been looking for, it drops on it. Then they say that, okay, my data, my data is, they are using my data and all that. I need that data, and I'm using it for something. If I buy data and then people put videos and other things, if it's a video I've seen before, I delete it. But if it is a new data, I store it because I would need it. I landed a very huge contract on one of the old pages that was not functional. Somebody mistakenly dropped it on it. If I had left, I wouldn't have that opportunity. but rather we join other pages that rather we spend time on without getting value for it. Look at LinkedIn. 1 billion interaction every month. 1 billion interaction every month. This is where you go if you're looking for job, your CVs and everything. Sometimes some of you don't get followership. So you rather leverage on these big guys. And if you see that you're doing anything, follow. Because that is going to help you. If you're lucky and these guys post you on their page, that is it. If he's having maybe 100,000, followers, these 100,000 followers, each and every one is going to look at, see that post on that page. So why don't you leverage on? And this is how these things work. Facebook generates 4 petabytes of data per day. Per day. Per day. And you know why Mark Zuckerberg is part of the richest guys on earth, if not the top 5, right? Created this platform. So what I want to tell the youth of today is that take advantage of this, amazing platforms we have that never existed, and rather make money out of it. So these are the statistics. You have about 2.93 billion. I just searched for it this morning. Users, active users monthly on Facebook. Twitter has 486 million users on it. These population we are talking about, this 2.93 billion is bigger than the population of some other continents. The whole African continent is not up to 2.93 billion. You can check. This is billion. So it's not a joke, right? LinkedIn is around 66.8 million monthly active users. And people are getting jobs and other things. So what is the point? I just saw one of the pages that we created just to help people, give them information on jobs, and you see people who were requesting for job following you exiting from that page. And you ask yourself, when the manager of the page this morning has indicated, had a list of jobs that he was going to post on that page. And then you ask those people, what do they? These are people who are looking for jobs. I don't know this generation what we are looking for. For me, I join every platform. I do. I buy data because the information they are giving to me is free. I'm a consultant and I know how much I pay for information. It's free. Now look at this. This is you here. If you're in a group and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 users or 6 members on it, assuming each member each member knows about 10 people, right? And you have 6, you see, you have 1, 2, 3, you are connected to this other 10 people who know the group members in your team. This 10 might also know other 10. And that should get you around 100. But you only knew one person. There's that power of networking. On Facebook, that's what actually happened. And if these 100 people also know other 100, the multiplying effects, already you're around 1,000, 10,000. I put a post on YouTube on occupational health and safety, somewhere 2020. Just got to know that I have 30,000 people viewing the video. Do you know what that means? And already I'm getting contacts from outside the country, from US, from other, who would want me to do things with them. All right, opportunity. I just posted there. The youth of today should be very careful and take advantage of the social media presence. They should leverage on it and make money. Your presence in a group, okay, could earn you a lot of benefit. We agree that there are fraudsters and there are other people in there. This is what it comes with it. But make sure this issue of I'm on a platform, I leave, I'm this, because they are not serving my, what interest do you want to be served? What interest? I join everything, religious platform, any other platform I join. And I know how it has been beneficial to me. So that is the advice for the youth. Take advantage of information. Information is everything. Take advantage of it. Join every group if you have to. Buy data and join them. Whatever they put there, if it's not relevant, delete it. But if it is relevant, one day something is going to drop. And I can tell you some of these things can save your life. If there's something that is going to happen, it happens on what? On social media first before it comes, it's announced, on the news. Okay? Of course, there are fake information, but you get to know. You get to know. So let's take advantage of that. I thought that this morning I need to share this with you because I was worried why people, those who really need some of these things, those who really need the connections, they have the opportunity and they just squander it, okay? And rather leveraging on some of these platforms to gather information. I read everything I see on any platform. I read them. Even if it takes me a month, I go back and read. Sometimes you can I've landed something recently just because I was on a platform with a certain high government official. Just because I was on that platform, and we know why he said, "Oh, Dr. Bison, am I with you on a certain platform?" I said, "Yes." Yeah, Doc, I'm on. Wait, I've seen your comment. I've read your comment. He said, "Okay, fantastic. We're going to do this job." Just like that. Just like that. Your presence on a platform gives you the leverage. Whoever wants to do something and you tell the person that you're on this platform, it gives you the leverage. It'll come to a time that people will pay to join groups. We will pay before we join groups. That time will come. And if you don't take advantage of this, you're going to spell your own doom. Good morning and have a great day.